Hello, a few questions that I got asked yesterday on Facebook about our products. Firstly, yes, we do have dumbbells. They come in 6 flavours. We've got banana, mango, garlic and krill, sweet berry, liver, which is my favourite for Bream, and crab. All very good, and I've caught loads of fish on them since I started using them. Second question was, what method feeder mix do I use? Normally it's just Expander Gold mixed with marine green shellfish. Unless I want to make it sweeter, then I'll substitute the green shellfish for Super Crush Sweet. Simple. A river mix for UK in winter. Here's one I normally use, is the Super Match. Sorry, canal mix, not river mix. Super Match and Super Lake. Quite straightforward. Normally more Super Match than Super Lake in the colder months, but if it's warmer, put a bit more Super Lake in for the food content. The other question was DS feeder. What's the difference between the normal one and the black one? Not much really, it's just a different colour. I would use the black version for smaller fish like roach and small skimmers and stuff, but if you're after the big bream and stuff, then go for the natural version. A roach mix, I'm not quite sure what venue this is for, but I'll just go for a normal one. A nature, because that's got a lot of hemp in it, it's always good. Then 1 part big fish, and then naturally super roach. I'll probably add, if I'm doing 2 kilos, I'll do a bag of super roach and half a bag of big fish and half a bag of nature. Simple. And as an additive to that, I'll either use the super roach liquid, or if I've got any here somewhere, the special roach additive. Pretty simple. Another product I use quite a lot is the, if I can find it, Formula M Roach. Really good mix, nice and dark. I like to use that more in the colder months though, but that's an even better one. And I just use that on its own, or I'll mix it with the herbs. Really good stuff, even good for like really big perch. Sometimes you even get carp on it too, which is nice. Right, a heavy mix for deep canals. I don't quite know how deep this canal is, but I'm assuming because it's in France it's quite deep. Right, if you're using, say, 4 kilo, I'd go 1 bag of turbo, throw a whole bag of secret in there, natural or black, up to you, and then black earth. But if you need it heavier, then reduce the secret and put more black earth in it to make it heavier. Another little tip, what do I use in my method feeder mixes if I'm using boilies? I've been doing it for about 2 years now. I've been using the Robin Red boilie mix. The stuff will last you ages, you don't need much, just I don't know, probably about 125ml per kilo. Easy enough. Bream additives. Oh, we've got the old trusty Bream, still use that a lot. I've kind of gone on to the liquid booster now. You don't need as much of it, which is pretty good. But I actually do find this one works a lot quicker. The other one that I was asked about was the Secret. It's a really sweet liquid. I think it's more or less sugar based, but that is pretty good for everything really. The new Bream additive. I haven't got the original packing, I've just got the test product. I've found using this with basically any other bream mix, I do seem to catch bigger bream on it. I've got no idea why, but this one seems to work better for bream and the bigger skimmers. Not so much roach, but bream and skimmers love that mix. What else was there? A mix for barbel on a feeder. due to the new product that just come out, the cheese and garlic. I haven't used it myself yet because there's no barbel around here, but this is supposed to be really good for big barbel, and from what I've heard, chub have been caught on it too, so if you want to try that out, give that one a go. If you have any more questions, oh, nearly forgot, pellets. We have 3 new sizes. We've got 6mm, 3mm and the 4.5mm. All of these, believe it or not, I have actually tested it. If you want to use the 3mm for method feeder fishing, you can just soak them for about 4 minutes, I think I used it for. And then just drain it off, let it sit for about an hour, and they're perfect to go on the method feeder. You can actually use them as hard pellets too, and you can use them as expanders. Just do them the night before, cover them with water and just let them soak in. In the morning they'll be perfect. So you can have, sounds like there's a cat trying to get in. 3mm expanders, which are really good for the winter months, or you can have a 4.5mm or obviously a 6mm expander. To that you can actually use any of the new boosters to enhance the flavours if you want to make them sweeter, or use the meat one, which is really good for carp. Obviously we have got the chicken, which is really good for perch. Yes, I've caught perch on pellets, strangely enough. Or I've got the pineapple. Well, basically any one you want to use, the coconut or Bream, orange, depends what you want to use really, or what you're after. But hopefully that's covered up most of the questions. If you've got any more questions, just drop a comment below and I'll answer it in another video. Thanks very much. Bye.